And this is recording.
I'm on 49%.
I'm at 82%. So
I should be good though I should be good for 30 minutes.
yeah,
I'll be good longer than that.
yeah. This computer dies fast. This is like a daggone. They're like a. I don't know. It's one of them computers someone left on the charger for too long before I bought it, and it only lasts like an hour. Like you can leave it on the home screen with the top open
Mm-hmm.
and not touch it, and come back in the morning. You had it on 100%. It's just dead. Like how does it die like that?
I don't know. Maybe you need a new battery. I don't even know how laptops work. They have batteries, don't they?
Yeah, I need a new laptop. Totally, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
But you can't buy a MacBook Pro for $200 and not have a couple sacrifices. That's what I did. Yeah, I decided to sit out here and do this. And
Whenever you texted me, I was taking a nap. I said I'm gonna get up at 4:30, and it was like 4:17 when you texted me. I said I should probably get up.
yeah,
Put on a polo shirt with some sweatpants.
I went to Roanoke today.
Yeah, appointment or something.
No, I did a coffee review today. Dunkin' Donuts. Actually, yeah, got it right here still. I got an iced coffee and I got a latte, iced latte. And the iced coffee, it wasn't horrible, but it tasted like kind of syrupy.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got the latte and it tasted like mostly milk.
Mm.
I was like, damn. Both of them, I think I gave the latte a 5 and the iced coffee a 4.1. And then,
Wait,
huh?
This is recording right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know we just started.
Yeah, we're live, man.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, we've been live for like 2.5 minutes or something.
Oh, what did I talk about before?
I don't remember.
I don't
I'll
either.
play it back and watch.
You want to just start over?
No, we're good. That's what I wanted. Is just a natural live start.
Oh, okay.
And now we just kind of fucked it up a little bit.
My fault.
I'm kidding. But yeah, so I got about halfway back. I drank like half the iced coffee and half the latte, so I just poured the iced coffee in it, and that was better than both of the drinks.
Was that in Roanoke or Daleville, you said?
Roanoke. And then I went to Daleville and did some shopping, quarantine shopping.
I'm surprised anything's open.
Yeah, Kroger's open. I didn't like go like clothes shopping. I went grocery shopping.
Oh. Who goes clothes shopping anyways?
Yeah.
I've been wearing the same t-shirts for like 3 years now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait till we start getting sponsors. If you're listening, send us your merchandise. We'll wear it. Actually, there's a guy that he owns a clothing company called Just Win. I'm not sure exactly how long he's been around, but he just he's growing his business. He's sending me a couple shirts.
Mm-hmm.
For the coffee review, Caveman Coffee is sending me some coffee to review. Green Mountain told me to reach out to their PR people, so I need to do that before the end of the day and see if them to send me some. I mean, that's anybody. I mean, if they make coffee or want to, advertise in any way, we're open. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
The coffee review is subjective because I might hate it. I might talk crap about the coffee, but
That's what it is.
Huh?
That it is what it is.
It is what it is, Yeah, it is what it is, and I like to stay stocked up on the coffee for sure. Clothes wouldn't be a bad touch, though. I'd like to throw away all my old clothes and have a bunch of new ones.
Yeah, I should probably go clothes shopping. I've been in a long time.
It's tough. I overthink it all. I like pick out like 6, 7 different things, and then before I hit the checkout, I've done put like 5 of them back.
Yeah, I look at the price tag of something that I really like, and then I'll see the price tag and I say, I don't like the color anyways. Put it back.
I like places like TJ Maxx, and by the way, they're not a sponsor yet.
Not yet. Yeah.
Not yet. I like places like that or Ross. I like Ross better than TJ Maxx. Throw a little shade to TJ Maxx. They're a little overpriced. Ross has got some good clothes.
I don't know that I've ever been in either of those places.
They're basically the same idea. You know, it's like name brand and designer stuff that's priced like really low.
Yeah. Then the best place to go was when I was living in Chesapeake, down to there's a little what do you call outlet mall in Norfolk, and you had anything you wanted out there. Perfect setup too. It was outside.
Yeah,
Just a
yeah, I
bunch
love
of walking stores.
Outlet's the way to go for sure.
Yeah.
The weirdest part about today shopping was just the amount of people wearing masks and gloves, and I'm just walking around in a t-shirt like it's a regular day.
That's anywhere I go. Everyone's wearing masks. I seen some lady at the Walmart the other day, putting groceries in her car with her gloves on, and she got in her car and started driving. I said, man, that kind of defeats the purpose of wearing gloves. You know what I mean?
I drove by a guy the other day. He's in his car, windows up, AC on. I'm assuming it was on. The windows were up. It was hot outside, and he had a mask on and blue gloves. I'm like, what do you think? Your air conditioner's going to suck the corona in and blast it inside the car? Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't think. Unfortunately, with this kind of stuff going on, I don't think people like actually understand what that purpose is. Like, I don't want to touch the gas pump, for example. So I'll take a Walmart bag, and that's how I'll touch a gas pump, and then I throw it in the trash.
That's exactly what I've been doing. Or the ATM. I don't like touching the ATM. I'll do the same thing with ATMs.
Yeah.
I've been trying not to carry a lot of cash with me. Well, any cash. I don't never carry cash half the time anyways, but
Good thing.
especially now.
Good thing bowling alleys aren't open. Think about how many people stick their fingers in those balls.
Yeah. I haven't been to a bowling alley in probably 3 years.
Yeah, I probably won't go to a bowling alley in the next 3 years.
Good part about the whole quarantine thing is not being able to go anywhere. I'm saving a fortune on gas. I haven't put gas in my truck in like a month.
I feel like my expenses are more. I don't even
Really?
know. Feels like it. Not really. No, not really. But not a whole lot's changed. I feel like.
Yeah, I seen one of the memes like a couple weeks ago. It said, you have to stay away from people and all that. Just talk about quarantine. I said, man, I've been training for this my whole life.
Yeah.
I've never related more to a meme in my entire life.
Oh shit, that's for sure. It sucks. I still think one of the worst things about it though is no sports. That's just grinding my gears.
Oh man, yeah. I don't watch much TV, but the only thing I do watch is sports when I do watch TV, and there's nothing on.
Yeah, like today we've got shout out to I think it's called Sling TV
Mm-hmm.
on the Roku. It's like free TV channels. It's like a bunch of free TV. It doesn't have everything, but it has Comedy Central and it has sports networks and news networks and stuff, and a bunch of other stuff on it. But I watched a little of the PGA on there today. Like, too bad this already happened.
Yeah, I was how are they playing golf right now?
Well, I don't know. Are they?
I don't know. I swear I heard they was, but maybe they're not.
Dude, maybe it was live, and I just thought it already happened. I didn't like to do it. I was flipping through and watched it for like 3 minutes. I feel like a dumbass if that's the case because I would have actually watched that today. I got to look that off of here.
Golf's one of those things I can't get into. Like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I went down to the Greenbrier Classic. I didn't watch the actual tournament. I just watched the practice rounds for I think for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
And that was probably I can't get into golf watching it. I like to play golf every now and then. I'm terrible at it, but something
Who's
something
good
I'd
at it?
like to get into.
I know a small handful of people that are good at it.
Mm.
That's actually why I like it so much. It's like okay to suck, and as long as you keep the pace of play, like after I hit a couple shots just straight into woods, like I'm not going to go look for it. I'm like, dude, I'll drop a ball with you. I'm not keeping score. That's how I like to play.
Yeah, I think I've only played on a golf course maybe 5 times, maybe. The funnest time I had though, we played in a big tournament. Well, not even a big tournament. It was like 10 people, and we did 5 teams of 2. And this was probably my first time ever playing on a course actually. And yeah, we played captain's choice. So my buddy, who's my best friend, he was really good at golf. Played golf in high school, so I was his partner, and we won the whole tournament. And I think we only played 9 holes though, but we only used one of my shots. We used every one of his shots, so I just got $25 for nothing because we won, I think, $50 maybe.
Hey, money's money, dude. Whether you
Yeah,
get a shot or 100.
yeah, didn't contribute to the cause at all though.
Yeah, my family, they do a golf tournament every. I'm trying to think if it's either the day before Thanksgiving or day after Thanksgiving. I can't remember. And all the Safaras get together and golf, and they have a big tournament like that. And, I didn't go this year, but dude, it's fun. We just dress in like the tackiest. Like I've got these crazy plaid pants and like sunburnt orange like stripes on them. And I just go out there and just just try. I suck. I suck. But every once in a while, everyone that plays well shoots a bad shot, and then you hit like the golden egg. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I chipped in. I think
I never.
last hole.
I went to the driving range. It's been a while ago now, probably 7 or 8 months ago. Probably longer than that, I guess. Probably closer to a year. And this is the only good day. And I wasn't on the course, like I said, I was at the driving range. This is the only day that I've ever had that was remotely good at golf at all.
Yeah.
I was by myself. Of course, no one was there to see it. But every drive, I just drove. Every drive that I hit was probably 200, 250 yards. And I mean, they were all straight too. Well, not all of them, probably about half of them.
I wish.
Which is perfect for me. And no one was around to see it.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. For sure. Yeah. There's nothing on though, man.
No, our last episode we was talking about UFC 249 isn't going to happen, and we got that big thing of hope that it was going to happen, and then the next day canceled. It's like being in the army again. Get your hopes up, and the next day just to be shot.
The day later, it was canceled. And all that evening, I was talking like, I'm going to start betting. I'm going to start gambling on the fights. I had my picks already. Everybody, I knew what I would win. I was very confident on who would win what fights, and next day, dude, gone.
Yeah, like I said, of course, I'm just getting into it, so I was looking forward to the Tony and Justin Gaethje fight, and then you told me that the whole cards was stacked, so I should watch all of it. Yeah, I was actually excited to watch it, and then I didn't even know that it was canceled until you told me about it, that it was canceled.
Yeah, you thought I was kidding too.
Yeah, I thought you was.
That sucks. Sucks, really. I was pretty pissed, just because basically, so a lot of people don't know. Maybe some of the listeners know, but UFC had a big deal with ESPN, and ESPN is owned by Disney at this point. That's the part a lot of people don't know, that Disney either owns them outright or owns a large portion of them. And apparently they called Dana White after he did the interview and wouldn't say the location of where it was going to happen, and there was rumors and all that. And they called him and told him that he was going to have to back down, that was not happening. So that sucks. I'm about to delete Disney Plus, but I'm not gonna, because then I'd have to delete ESPN Plus, and then I would be really bored. Well, I mean, I'm already bored. They're not doing anything.
Yeah. Man, I'm missing baseball right about now too.
Yeah. Let's just hope baseball has like half a season,
Yeah, I've seen so many rumors on if they're even able to play, potentially what they're going to do. Are they going to alter I mean, they're going to have to alter something, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
at this point, you've already missed, what are we in April? You've already missed the first probably 3 weeks right now of the season, I guess. And it doesn't look like they're going to be playing anytime soon. Maybe if they do, it'll be July or August.
Yeah. I don't know. You know more than me about that. I mean, I've never been super serious into it, but this year or next year, maybe. You never know.
Yeah.
Going all in. I do like the Braves.
Yeah. Not too much of a Braves fan.
You're a Reds man.
Yeah, that's where it's at. If you want to finish last in the division for 5 years in a row, be a Reds fan.
Yeah. Yeah. No, literally, I don't even know how I became an Atlanta fan. It was more or less, we lived in South Carolina when I was a little baby, and someone, I don't remember the exact story, but somebody, they were either a promoter or worked for the MLB, or well, not for the MLB, but they worked directly for Atlanta. And we went to a game. I don't remember it because I was a little tiny kid. I think this is how it goes. I could be wrong. I don't know who's going to correct me. I'd have to ask my mom or something, you know. But they gave me this little David Justice jersey. You don't even call it a jersey in baseball, do you?
No, yeah, you call it a jersey.
You can see I'm a beginner.
Kind of like me with the UFC.
Yeah, I mean, you win some, you lose some, right? I mean, got to start somewhere. And I really do think this is a good time for me to get into it because there's nothing going on, so I can kind of like get in the zone before it happens, and I'm not totally lost because everything's going to restart.
Mm-hmm. I'm anxious to see what they're going to do with college football because, I mean, I don't know how they're going to start that on time. I mean, hopefully all this is cleared up by the start of the season, but they're all so behind right now. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, right now they'd be doing spring practices or whatever they do. I'm not too big in the college football myself, but and then summer they're doing stuff all summer. I don't know if they're able to go to the weight room or what right now to
It
get
depends
prepared at all, but
state
they're
too.
going to be so behind.
One thing we don't think about is like each state has a little bit different stay-at-home orders because it's not federal.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
So you know you might have West Virginia be able to come back, and you might have, I don't know, LSU be able to come back, or you know Notre Dame, but you don't have Virginia, and you know what I mean. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, maybe all the big schools won't be able to play, and West Virginia can win a national championship.
Yeah, but they'll write that off. They'll write it off. They'll be like, that ain't a real year.
Yeah.
Be like if the Reds just took everything home this year, but the Yankees and Atlanta and Cubs didn't play.
Man, this was supposed to be the Reds' year too. They went out, and I seen a thing in like the last decade they'd spent like $64 million in free agency or something. That's just nothing in baseball.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if the numbers are totally accurate, but this offseason they went all out. This was supposed to be their year. They spent $164 million in free agency.
that's $100 million difference. That is a big difference.
Yeah, well, don't quote me on the numbers, like I said, but I think it was something like that maybe.
Yeah.
And I mean, they went out and got a all-star second baseman, Mike Moustakas, and then they got a couple guys last year at the deadline. They brought a guy from Japan. It was their first, the Reds' first player that they've got from Japan. I think it was the only team that hadn't had one. And I mean, it was just looking like a promising year. And then this happens, and next year we're going to lose some guys in free agency.
Great.
So I said, man, the 1 year maybe that we have a chance at winning is just gone. It's not destined to happen.
Yeah. I mean, they've amounted to nothing. I did on the Coffin Nightly News last night about you're literally going to be able to bet on a game of horse. Like, what have we come to? And how are they even going to do it? What are they all? Is it going to be like quarantine horse where like, I just don't understand. I don't even. Maybe they posted out rule sets, but I mean, what have we come to?
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing until I seen the episode that you put up. Yeah, that's crazy. Like you said, the WNBA and the NBA was involved or something.
Yeah, yeah. And my joke was, too bad it's not NBA versus WNBA.
That'd be easy bet, huh?
catch a lot of flack for that. Maybe not.
Yeah,
Maybe
probably.
they get smoked. Maybe. The world has gotten crazier. That's for sure. Maybe they smoke them. Steph Curry can't get a three. He would win, I feel like.
Oh,
I
for
don't know enough
sure.
about basketball, but I do know that he's a good enough shot. He he, sh- he shoots well enough to take that home. I mean, is there
Yeah, I
anybody
don't.
that competes with him as far as the threes go?
Man, I'm like you. I can't get into the NBA too much. No, I used to watch it when I was little, but not anymore. About the only names I know is Steph Curry and LeBron James.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna watch this year, but if I'm trying to watch everything, I wonder how much of it contradicts itself. Where I can't watch this because that's going on. Like I'm
Yeah,
safe with fighting. Like fighting, essentially, no other sport, even if they do a game or whatever, the night of a big fight, you'll still get to see the majority of the main card. They don't start till like 11 o'clock at night, our time,
hmm
10 o'clock. Not a whole lot of sports are going on that late. So I'm safe with that, but like, what about the other? What about everything else?
yeah,
That's one good thing about ESPN Plus. I don't know if you have it or not, but like literally, there's like a banner going on the app that just shows you all the scores as they're updated. Like they're literally all just updating simultaneously.
no, I don't have ESPN Plus. I've been looking into it, but
It's like $5 or something, $6.
that's not bad.
Yeah, I think you can get Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus for like $12.
Yeah, I don't know. I got Netflix. It's about it. I bought my old roommate's Hulu, but I don't watch it. I maybe watched it 3 times in the past year.
That's what ESPN needs, or I mean Netflix needs to do is start posting live sports.
Yeah, it'd be sweet if there's. I mean, there's no, like I said, there's no live sports right now, anyways, to post.
Mm-mm. Be a good time to develop, the software to do it or whatever they'd have to do.
Yeah. Man, that's all I've been doing. There's nothing else to do. Just sit around and watch Netflix.
You've been watching Narcos too.
Man, I can't stop watching it. I watched.
Nobody believes me. Like it is I think like my biggest show of all time was Dexter. And then I did Breaking Bad, and I did a couple other shows. But dude, Dexter or not Dexter, Narcos. When I started that, I was just hooked, like hook, line, and sinker. Like that's all I could watch.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to get into Narcos because, I mean, probably 50-50, half's in Spanish and then probably the other half's in English, something like
If that,
that.
I mean, I think it might be more Spanish than that.
It probably is. And I said, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get into reading subtitles. And he said, just try it out. After the first episode, you'll get into it. And within the first 15 minutes of the first episode, I was super into it.
It's like almost like you're not even reading subtitles.
Yeah,
I mean, it seems like you understand them, like unless someone points it out. Man, I got an alfalfa going on.
that's why I put a ball cap on.
I don't get bad hat hair from the front, but from the back, I get that big old band of like folded hair. You know what I'm talking? Well, you don't have any hair on the back.
Nah,
See of your boy.
yeah,
Did how's it looking now?
that's not bad. It's not looking bad at all. What is it? My right side. You said that was the side that was easier to fade, right? This side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell the difference between that side and the other side, though. But I don't know.
Sorry.
Don't
Yeah,
doesn't look bad at all. I don't mind it.
yeah. I mean, I hadn't cut anybody's hair in a while.
Yeah, it's better than I thought. When all this come out, I said, "Man, I'm gonna have to shave my head," and I wasn't looking forward to doing that.
Mm-mm.
That's
No,
all I got going for me.
I'm just letting mine go, except for the neck and
You
around
gonna
me.
get a mullet?
No, I don't want to mullet. I'm keeping the back and starting chopping just the bottom of the back. doing the straight comb it back, slick it back look.
Oh, Brad Pitt from Fury.
Yeah, no, not that. I'm not doing that because he ain't got no hair on the sides.
No, it's true.
Got neighbors driving by and people walking dogs that are like, who's this guy talking to?
Is it warm outside right now?
Not bad. I mean, it's hoodie weather. It's like 65, probably 60.
That's not bad. I think it's supposed to get cold again, though.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure that's what I heard.
I'm ready to grill and drink beer.
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, man, that does sound good. Throw something on the grill.
Doing it tonight. Filet mignon.
What's
Wow.
filet mignon?
Like tenderloin cut steak.
Man, that sounds good.
Pretty
Those
good.
New York strips that we got that day, that was pretty good. It wasn't expensive either. It was like not bad at all.
As soon as sports come back on, man, we're grilling. We're placing bets. Man, there's a huge bee. Ugh. Yeah. The heck? It's like the mothership just flew by. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it.
Ugh. He must have come like right below. I mean, he came, he was like, meow, and then around me, flew out. Yeah. No, but we literally, I'd love to have like a TV outside. That way we could like literally grill, sit outside, drink, watch sports outside.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in the winter. I said, man, I can't wait till I hate the cold weather. I absolutely hate it. I said, I can't wait till spring and the summer when it starts to warm up.
Yeah.
I don't mind the heat, but I forgot because man, there's so many. I seen a bee the other day and I said, oh man, I'm ready for winter again. Bee and spiders are starting to come out now too.
Oh, dude, I've killed I don't know how many spiders in the last 2 weeks. Count.
Oh,
I'm like Spider Hitler at this point. Just murking spiders left and right. There's like John Wick fight spiders. Seriously. I don't even know. I got such a good eye for them. Like I'll walk in tired as I'll get out in like in the back corner of the room, like on the tip of the wall, there'll be a little spider like the size of the end of a pencil. Yeah. Saw you.
I don't even look for spiders anymore. I don't like in all the places that I know where they're at. I don't even look there anymore. I just pretend like they're not there.
Don't they say you swallow a bunch of spiders in your sleep?
I heard that, but I don't know. Maybe you do.
I'm like, who
Man,
did study? Like, who sat in a chair beside someone's bed? Because you couldn't do it to just one person. You'd have to do it over a large number of people. So you'd have to have probably at least 1,000 or more to have an accurate study, and then someone would have to sit with them and watch them sleep for a year.
yeah.
So you'd have to have 1,000 people watching 1,000 people sleep for a year to get a decent study. I think that number's bullshit.
Dude, that's got to be made up. Well, maybe you could video yourself sleeping. I had a buddy that did that
No,
one
I
time.
don't want to know.
I had a buddy that videoed himself sleeping one time, and I said, "Man, you're crazy. I don't want to know what happens at tonight whenever you're asleep." He said, "Well, I just wanted to see if I snore." I said, "You snore?" He said, "I have no idea." He said, "I'm not watching 8 hours of me sleeping."
Yeah, like when are you going to review it? That's crazy. That's crazy. That might be one of the weirdest things I've ever heard.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of weird things.
That's up there though.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's probably up there for sure.
He could have time lapsed it. That would have been easier, but then there would have been no audio.
Mm-hmm.
8 hours of time lapse would be like 20 minutes or something. Dude, it never fails when I get out here. Thankfully, we're close to the end of this thing. Somebody's like, it just sounds like he's hitting rocks with a metal baseball bat down there.
I can't hear that at all.
Okay.
Maybe it's the old marble guy again.
No, it is. It's from the same spot. And then there's somebody way over there fired up a chainsaw. I got to get out of the sticks.
Yeah. It's like one of those things. I thought when I spent a mean, it's about 4 years away from here. And I thought I missed it. I really thought I did. And then I come back here and I said, "This sucks." I know it doesn't suck, but it kind of does. I don't miss it. Didn't miss it. I thought I missed it, but when I lived in Chesapeake, that was the best year of my life. I thought I'd hate living in a bigger city like that, but I absolutely loved it. Anything you wanted to do within 10 minutes away.
Yeah, literally, the people that say that, oh man, I can't do it. I can't live in the city, has never done it.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's pain. There's pains to it. There's traffic, but dude, there's unlimited places to eat. I mean, there's so much more to do. So many more people. Like literally, when we came back today from the coffee review, when I got back to here, when I rolled up into town, I was like, "What a dump! What a dump!"
Oh yeah.
Home to the dump.
Smell that fresh paper mill air.
Mm-hmm. You can smell better than me. I'm about, 10 miles from you?
Yeah, probably.
But if the weather's just right, doesn't matter. Yeah.
No, it's one of those things. They said I don't smell it that often at all. There's days that you will smell it for sure. But like I said, when I was gone, I'd been gone for about a year and a half, and I come back for like a month. And that's instantly when we drove through Covington, that's the first thing I smelled because I had been used to it.
Yeah. For the listeners, there's literally a massive paper mill in the town that Daniel lives in, about 10 miles from me. And it literally just pumps poison into the air 24/7. And it just smells, I don't even know what I would describe it like this, the stale old fart smell. Just 24/7. And then when the weather's bad, when it's like humid or going to rain, it's like smog in the city. It's sad because that's how you know it's going to snow. You're like, "Oh, I can smell the mill. I can smell the mill. We're going to get a good one." It's bad because when I was a kid and we lived here for a little bit, my mom wouldn't let me eat the snow. That's sad. Where do we live? Chernobyl?
Oh, maybe that's what's wrong with me. I used to eat the snow all the time.
That explains a lot.
That does explain a lot.
Yeah. I think I probably snuck and ate some because I'm not 100%. I'm not 100%.
We was talking the other day at work not too long ago, and one of the guys said that he thought that the paper mills, whatever they put in there, I don't know if they put in there, but whatever they do, he said something. He said, "I think it wears away the paint on my vehicle." I don't know how true that is. I mean, I've never seen that happen to my truck or anything. I don't know if there's any truth to that or not.
Well, have you ever noticed the stoplights in Covington are black? And at first, I thought they were painted black, but there's a stoplight right there by the high school where you can still see some yellow.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't know if that's soot or paint. That kind of freaks me out. Not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't doubt it. There's definitely acidic rain here. Has to be. There's no way. I've literally been driving towards Covington and thought, "Oh, dude, it's storming here." Nope. It's a clear day, dude. It's just the mill.
That's crazy how that is, though. It's like where some people live, like, I don't know, it'll be raining in Covington and it's not raining in Clifton, or it's snowing in the county. There's no snow in Covington. That's crazy because it's just a matter of, like you said, 10, 15 miles.
Yeah. Oh, you can see the rain. You can like see the wall of rain sometimes. I think that's everywhere, though, probably.
Mm-hmm.
We sound like real scientists.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely not. If you're learning your science from me, you've got to figure yourself out.
Yeah. So it's a good thing I don't have kids during this whole quarantine because they wouldn't learn absolutely nothing from me.
Thankfully, mine's small enough not to have to learn anything yet.
Yeah.
Dad, can you help me with this second grade math? And I got to pull out a calculator.
You still can't figure it out.
Still can't. Yeah. They're hard. Have you ever seen like elementary math? It's freaking hard. It's more
Yeah,
like it's not even math. It's like Jimmy bought 60,000. No, it's not that big, but it's like Jimmy has 63 apples, and Margaret has 12 grapefruits. Johnny has 3 potatoes, and Jim has a dandelion. How many fruits does Jimmy want to have? And you're like, what does that have to do? What?
What kind
What
of math are you teaching these kids?
Actually, the way people are buying stuff now for the quarantine looks like elementary school math problems. Gina has 65 rolls of toilet paper. You know?
Bobby has 12 rolls of paper towels.
Yeah. Ronald bought 35 cases of hand sanitizer.
Yeah, everything's gone. It's crazy. I went to buy hand soap the other day, like maybe 2 weeks ago. Just one for each bathroom. So 2 bottles of hand soap. There's none to be found. I said, man, does nobody wash their hands at all until something like this happens?
What scares me, I've been able to find hand soap, but nothing else. It's like hand sanitizer, toilet paper, and that's it. I'm like, what? You don't need either of them to live.
Yeah. I didn't understand why everyone went and bought toilet paper anyways, but went hoarded toilet paper for the coronavirus. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, who was the first guy who was like, I know what to do. Let's go to Costco and get the big pallet and just stack it 12 feet high with toilet paper. And then someone posted it, and then someone's like, oh, shit, we got to get to Costco. Oh, Costco's sold out. We got to get to Walmart. And the domino effect of just no toilet paper. And it's still happening.
Yeah, and like milk too. I went to buy milk like a week ago, and at Walmart, and they had these yellow ropes like blocked off, and there's some guy that worked there standing there guarding the milk. I said, I can't just get a little bit of milk. It's like 7 a.m. We just got off work, and he said, no, man. He said, you can't get any milk right now. I said, I don't need 4 gallons. I said, I just need a little bit. I just want to put some milk in my cereal. And I can't get any milk, so I eat a dry bowl of cereal.
That's crazy. It's crazy. Like, it literally makes no sense. None whatsoever. And actually, that's something, thankfully, well, not thankfully. I don't know why I even said thankfully. The cafe, one of the problems that we run into is being able to buy enough supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Milk's limited. Bread, stuff that we do for our sandwiches and our meals and all that, all limited. Water, we buy water, like distilled and purified drinking water for all the, for like iced Americanos and things like that. You can't even buy a certain amount of water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely makes it a little difficult right now.
And the sort of restrictions they're putting on is like you can only buy 3 cases of water once a day. Dude, if I went and bought 3 cases of water for 7 days, 21 cases of water. Like what? That per person. My wife could go in right after me and get 20. Like, what kind of limits are those? That don't make sense.
Yeah.
Like, what in the world is this guy doing?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was about to say something. I totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, and that's one thing that people don't think about is everyone hoarding stuff like the water and all of that. I mean, especially in a small area like this, that just makes it hard for small business owners. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
For you to have 20 cases of water just sitting there that you're not going to drink for a year.
I don't know how long it's going to last, but I hope it's done soon. They keep saying the peak, and then every time I turn on the news, it's like the peak's coming. Next week's the peak.
Yeah, I've been hearing about the peak for the past 3 weeks now.
It's a long peak. I don't. When's it going to end? It needs to end.
2000 and never.
Dude, if this is the rest of our life, quarantine, we'll be doing a lot of this. We'll be doing a
Oh,
lot
and my
of work.
stomach's starting to growl. I ain't ate all day.
Well, you better go get you some gas station pizza.
Man, that sounds pretty good, don't it?
It's Daniel's favorite, gas station pizza. I
Yes,
got
man,
stuffed mushrooms and asparagus.
I might eat a Tostino's pizza for dinner.
That's pretty good, actually.
And breakfast tomorrow, probably.
Just double up.
So I did it, like I told you before, when I lived in Chesapeake, I would go buy 4 or 5 Little Caesars pizza, put them in the refrigerator, and eat on it for like a week. And so I'm stupid. I would go to the gas station at 7-Eleven. I'd get $30 on one of the pumps for my truck, and then I'd get a large 7-Eleven pizza.
You're keeping the lights on at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, man, dude, I'd burn it. I would go to 7-Eleven at least once a day.
I'm going to do a 7-Eleven coffee review here pretty soon. But there's not a 7-Eleven real close, so
Nah, I don't know where
I have to hold off.
I used to get coffee from the 7-Eleven.
Any good?
It wasn't bad. No, it wasn't bad at all. A lot better than any other gas station I've ever got coffee from. Any fast food place I've ever got coffee from, too.
Yeah. Some places surprise you. Some places are surprising for sure. Well, I guess that kind of wraps us up, doesn't it?
Yes, so I'm all talked out now. Thinking about food now.
Now you're thinking about food. I started talking about the steak. Now my stomach's growling. I think I got a rib poking through the skin. Unlikely. I got that grizzly bear belly going on.
Yeah, I looked in the mirror the other day and I said, oh, man, I need to start working out or something.
Doubt you will.
Oh, no, 10%.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess that is the cue. Well, that wraps up another episode of The Roast. I guess we'll go ahead and just not roast each other anymore. That didn't work out last time.
No, that was kind of embarrassing. Took a hit on the ego on that one.
Yeah, and I still am losing sleep. I feel like I hurt your feelings because you didn't come at me with a comeback, and I just looked like a dick.
I did come at you with the comeback, but it was the stupidest comeback in the history of comebacks.
Yeah, you basically said you look really good.
That's not what I said.
I'll have to go watch it.
I said you look stupid for looking really good.
Shit. All right, well, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and we will see you next week on The Roast.